Alrighty, welcome back everyone. It is LaughNgamez here. I'm back with another Starcraft 2 1 versus 1 bot AI cast. We have got ourselves what should be a good one here today, and it's a bit of a test run, a trial by fire, if you will, as those of you that keep up to date on my updates. I'm actually not at my usual setup here. I was going away for some work training. I'm learning how to be a train conductor, so that's going to be my new job. And so that means I had to go away and go do some training. So I've realized while I'm doing that training that I'm going to try and do a couple videos here. I got a new laptop because unfortunately my old one kicked the bucket. And the best $50 microphone you can get on Amazon. So I thought, let's just give it a whirl. And so, ladies and gentlemen, as always, that means I'm going to need to hear your feedback. If you're not screaming more bots into the comments, give me some feedback on this setup. I definitely don't expect it to be perfect at all. So if there's any audio levels or anything that needs adjusting, I will try my best, or just anything at all. Let me know, as I am going to try and get this going as well as I can. We have got Xena taking on VeTerran. I completely forgot to do the introductions there. So a TVZ with the cheesy bot, gonna see how Xena does in this one today. Roach all-in seems to be the strategy, and we'll see if VeTerran can hold it or not. Some bots are really good against this strategy, some are quite poor. So we're gonna see if Xena can cheese out VeTerran. I'm just gonna adjust the audio levels a little bit there. Turn that music down a hair. I hope that's okay. And yeah, I'm observing without my regular keyboard, and I'm observing without my regular mouse. I'll hopefully have those with me in about a week or two, about 2 weeks actually. Then I'll be able to maybe even play some StarCraft. So yeah, I'm going to do my best in the meantime, and thanks so much to everyone who tunes on in. Click that subscribe button if you ain't already subscribed. I think everything is going pretty smooth with the new laptop, though. My 9-year-old laptop unfortunately kicked the bucket, and it was a pretty good laptop, so I'm like, I don't want it to die, so I may try and fix that later on if I can figure out like what fuse or whatever died in it, trying to see it as a learning opportunity. And now we're going to see if Xena gets a learning opportunity here with trying one of its more common, it seems, Zerg builds to go for this Roach Rush against VeTerran. We're going to see if VeTerran can defend against this, or whether it's got that defense programmed or not. For now, we're seeing 4 Marines out on the map. That is not good. A tank, however, is on the way. I'm a little bit concerned for VeTerran, though, as Roaches are so darn good in the early game. Terran really has to rely on tanks, static defense, or Banshees to stop them from dying to these sort of Roach attacks. And with Burrow presumably done for Xena, I don't think a single one of these Roaches are going to perish, so these Marines are just going to want to stay safe. At their siege tank, that tank does instantly pop off one of those Roaches, so that's a really darn good start. And the injured ones do burrow right away, so they can just stay alive, pop out, eat another tank shot, get back to work. And these SCVs, they are repairing up the wall. VeTerran is trying to get up an expansion that's a little bit gung-ho against this aggressive of a rush, but tanks are pretty good at defending these kind of attacks, so I like to imagine VeTerran should be fine. However, this tank is a little bit too far forward near the front, and oh boy, VeTerran is actually stepping out. It really wants to take this expansion while not dealing with the Roach problem. It's got a Raven on the way, so it will eventually be able to kill off these Roaches. It heals up its tank, which is very important to a defense like this. But still, if it just waited a second or like 20 seconds longer, it would be in a much better position to defend against this. Xena is just making more and more Roaches. This tank is sieging up. It can start to shell these Roaches and put the pressure on them. However, a Roach does get on top of that siege tank, so we're going to need some Marines to step up to the plate and save that, because if that tank dies, that is going to be really problematic. The Raven is now out, so these Roaches can be killed. Xena is a darn good bot, though, and is programmed to actually get to unburrow when there's detection present. So that means that siege tank does actually get killed by all the roaches. VeTerran is holding on, though. It does have one siege tank still there that can really push this back as long as it doesn't get too far forward like the previous one did. Roaches are coming forward, though, and they are just diving right on top of this. An auto turret gets dropped down. However, it looks like the roaches are breaking through here with those tanks dead. That is really problematic. You may say, well, there's a Banshee on the way that's going to kill all these roaches. No, for some reason, VeTerran made a Viking, which is not what we want. It's got the Cyclones still trading out against these roaches. The roaches are actually being killed, too, I'll say. So despite the fact that those critical tanks went down, VeTerran is killing off a lot of these roaches. The Cyclones are doing tons and tons of work, and the Marines are scrapping as well as they can. SCVs do have to be pulled into the fight, though, which is not good. Another auto turret goes down. That actually can pack a punch, kills off a roach. The Raven doing its job, revealing these roaches. And another tank is about to pop out. Can VeTerran hold on? I'm actually not sure which bot's going to win this game. The tank sieging up is big. Roaches try and get on top, but I'm not sure there's enough damage. It's going to be close. No repair on the tank, but SCVs stab some of those roaches, and there's not that many roaches left. I mean, there's 10 on the map, but a lot of them are in transit there, so we'll see if VeTerran can stabilize or not. It's going to be close. The blue bot hasn't been mining that much, which is problematic, though, so its production really has been stifled as these SCVs have been pulled off the line. It was such a close game here, but I do think Xena will take this one. I'm going to have to cast another Xena versus VeTerran match to see if this changes at all, because like if that tank was an inch further back or something, I think VeTerran holds this no problem, and then we get to see Xena go for its Roach Max, but that was not the case in this game. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thanks so much for tuning into this one. I hope it wasn't too rough or anything like that as I'm hunched over this hotel desk, hopefully not talking too loud to make my neighbors go, what is this madman doing, talking to himself? But yeah, and big thanks to everyone who does support the channel via the YouTube membership program. It's because of you guys that I'm able to justify getting like a new microphone just so I can cast while I'm traveling and doing other work stuff. I definitely do enjoy casting Starcraft 2, so I'm going to get into the routine of when I get home, do a video, or well, home being a hotel, doing a video, but I definitely do enjoy it, and it feels weird not to do these videos, so I hope this one was alright. Give me your feedback in the comments down below. I'll see you guys next time. GG.